falling into a black hole isn't just instant death, it's something far more horrifying. And the worst part, you'd be conscious for most of it. Section 1. The journey begins. Picture this. You're an astronaut who's somehow ended up falling toward a supermassive black hole. At first, everything seems surprisingly normal. You're in free fall, just like an astronaut in orbit. But here's where the horror begins, and it starts with something called spaghettification. As you fall, the gravitational pull at your feet becomes significantly stronger than at your head. Your body begins to stretch like a piece of spaghetti, literally pulling you apart atom by atom. For smaller black holes, this happens almost immediately, but for supermassive ones, you might survive this stretching for hours, conscious the entire time. Section 2, time becomes your enemy. Now, here's where things get really weird. Due to Einstein's theory of relativity, time itself starts working against you. From your perspective, you're falling normally, but to anyone watching from a safe distance, you appear to slow down and freeze at the event horizon, like a movie stuck on pause. But here's the terrifying part. You don't actually stop. You keep falling, but the light carrying your image gets more and more redshifted until you simply fade from view. Meanwhile, you experience something far worse. Time dilation means that billions of years pass in the outside universe in what feels like minutes to you. Section 3. The firewall paradox. Recent discoveries have revealed something even more horrifying than spaghettification. Some scientists now believe that black holes have what's called a firewall, a wall of incredibly high-energy particles right at the event horizon. If this theory is correct, you wouldn't even make it to the stretching part. Instead, you'd be instantly incinerated by radiation so intense it makes the surface of the sun look like a cool breeze. This firewall exists because of quantum mechanics and something called Hawking radiation, which creates a paradox that breaks our understanding of physics. Section 4. Inside the event horizon, but let's say you somehow survive all of this and cross the event horizon. Congratulations, you're now in a region of space where even light cannot escape. Recent simulations show that the inside of a black hole is even stranger than we imagined. Space and time literally swap places. What was once the direction toward the center becomes forward in time. You can no more avoid hitting the singularity than you can avoid tomorrow. And here's the mind-bending part. You might actually see the entire future history of the universe flash before your eyes as you fall, watching stars die and galaxies collide in fast forward. Section 5. The singularity. Where physics breaks at the center of every black hole lies the singularity, a point where density becomes infinite and our understanding of physics completely breaks down. Recent research suggests that what happens here might be even stranger than we thought. Some theories propose that you don't actually reach the singularity, but instead pass through a wormhole to another part of the universe. Others suggest that you become part of the black hole itself, your information encoded on its surface forever. The most terrifying theory, that you experience an infinite amount of subjective time in your final moments, conscious forever as you approach, but never quite reach the center. Section 6. New discoveries change everything, but here's where it gets really interesting. In 2023, new research using gravitational wave detectors revealed that black holes might not be what we thought at all. Some scientists now believe they could be fuzzballs, objects where matter is distributed throughout the interior rather than collapsed to a point. If true, falling into one might be more like falling into an incredibly dense star than into a singularity. You'd still die, but the physics would be completely different. So there you have it, the latest scientific understanding of humanity's most terrifying journey. Whether you're stretched like spaghetti burned by a quantum firewall or trapped in an eternal moment approaching a singularity, one thing is certain. Falling into a black hole is a one-way ticket to the most extreme physics in the universe. What do you think would be the worst part? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending science content that will keep you awake at night.